I just received my Chinese vaccine in Laos and I filmed the whole process. If you're interested in that at all and you want to understand why I've chosen to do this in Laos and I haven't gone back to my home country, then keep watching because I'm going to discuss it. I'm going to explain everything to you. So I'll just start by showing you the vaccine certificate, or the card that you get given once you complete your vaccine. So this is it here. It literally just has my name, date of birth, where I'm staying, where I'm living in Laos. So it's Vieng Mai in Luang Prabang. That I've got my first and second and their dates. The second dose, it gets stamped. By the way, I am sorry about the noise disturbance. I'm in a temple and I don't know if they're tuning the bell or something, but they've just started hitting the bell. I thought I'd come to the temple because it would be nice and quiet. There's not much to it. It's not got a photo or anything like this. I was quite surprised about that, but apparently they don't have photos on the vaccination cards in the UK either, so. And yes, my name is Craig Vincent Black, that's my full name. But yeah, why did I get the vaccine? Basically, it's been really hard for the past 3 months, past 4 months, since PMI Lao really. So this second wave of COVID since PMI hit the country much harder than the first wave. Right now in Laos, if you haven't got a vaccine, you are limited as to where you can go and what you can do. So for example, to get in and out of Vientiane, you need a vaccine, or you need to go through a really long line of paperwork. You know, you have to have a real good reason of why you're going in and out of the province, and in order to travel around and use, you know, the buses and things like this, you need a vaccine. Obviously, I run a YouTube channel, a travel channel, and so I've been stuck in Luang Prabang for the past 4 months, not being able to do anything. You know, there's only so much travel content I can make. Thanks to you amazing people and your kind efforts and support, we raised thousands of dollars for the Lao people, the people that really needed it in the strict lockdown. We provided tens of thousands of meals to hundreds of families, many villages, many temples, hundreds of monks, and it was amazing. But whilst we were doing that, I found it very hard to get authorization, basically, to do it, to move around and be able to do it. And during that period where we were helping out the community, we were traveling around a lot, we were moving around a lot. We were trying to keep as little amount of people in the group moving around as possible, and we all wore masks, but we were seeing literally hundreds of people a day. And I was getting really scared that me or someone on the True Budget Travelling team during that charity fundraiser and that lockdown relief, I thought there's a possibility that we're going to either catch it or spread it, or, you know, and if we spread it, we were going and seeing the most in need people, the most vulnerable people. If we spreaded COVID to them, that would have been an absolutely devastating impact on the local community, and we wanted to have the opposite effect of that. We wanted to help the local community. So I was becoming very paranoid and stressed, and also a lot of officials were telling me, you know, really, if you're going to keep doing this, you need to get a vaccine. And I chose not to get the vaccine, you know, early on, because there weren't so many vaccine doses here, and, you know, at that point, I wasn't even eligible in my home country to get it. So I didn't think it was right, you know. But I've been told by many officials, you know, because I plan on, I've still got, I think, like $2,000 to $2,500 for long-term community help. That's what people have donated it. And in the PayPal, they said this is for long-term community help, or for the community in ways that you want to spend it. So I don't want to just go around and give out 3 kilograms of rice to families and just think that that's really helping them. That helped in the lockdown, but we need long-term ways of helping people. I'd rather help less people and help them, give them a better opportunity to rise out of poverty or rise above the breadline, be able to afford their food and stuff like this, you know. But I haven't been able to do any of that since the whole COVID thing, that whole COVID relief thing, because that was an emergency, you know. I got authorization, it was an emergency, people really needed it at that point. Now there's still loads of people, thousands of people that still need help, and I still have the opportunity to help them. I'm still in Laos, I'm gonna stay here for a while, and I want to help. And I have a tool, and that is you guys, YouTube, to be able to raise some money. It's not loads of money in the grand schemes of things, but look, I'm trying to do my best with you guys, with your guys' help. And I appreciate that you guys are stuck outside of Laos, and many of you that are my fans are also huge fans of Laos. You love Laos and you want to help, and it's hard for you not to be able to help. But I'm here and I can do it for you, you know. I don't have all the money, but I have all the time and energy. But for the past couple of months, I've not been able to do that. I've not been able to uphold my part of the deal, you know. And it's particularly hard as a tourist, as an outsider that hasn't got the vaccine. Officials keep telling me, you know, they keep suggesting, you know, that I get the vaccine the next time, that I'm not a danger. That I'm not a danger to the local people that I'm trying to help, you know. Laos has done so much for me. I have been born again, you know. It's so cliche, but you can't go through a global pandemic, a global crisis in an alien country, 8,000 miles away from your family, and not fall in love, have some sort of emotion for the people in the land that cradled you in this time, you know. So I want to help as much as I can. I am going to leave Laos in the future. In fact, I made many videos where I was telling you that I was leaving Laos. I was going to leave Laos. I thought there's no way I can responsibly travel Laos without getting a vaccine, and therefore the YouTube channel is dead, so I need to get out. And it was killing me. I didn't want to, but what I've done is I've decided to commit to Laos for a bit longer. I'm going to stay here for longer. I'm going to help as much as I can. Anyway, I've been chatting for a long time. I'm going to show you the footage of me getting my vaccine. Oh, I really hope this is the right place. Jesus, I've been going around everywhere. Cup of chai.
Two shot, right?
2 shot, yeah, thank you. Oh, thank God I'm in the right place. So you got to wait here behind the lines. There's like yellow lines, loads of chairs. Looks like I'm here early. Cup of chai.
Nè, mình khôn nhiều đi ơ.
Cup chai.
Dạ.
Sip 5 นาทีบ่ Sip. How that? As you can see, it was a really quick process. I don't even think I actually needed to even say a word to them. But yeah, that was such a quick process. All I had to do was fill out a really simple form, 1 page, 2-leaf form. It was really quick and simple. I just had to put my name, date of birth, where I was from, how long I've stayed in Laos, what I do here, whether I'm a tourist. I didn't even read the others because I was a tourist, so I checked that one. I just basically handed in this form. They gave me a ticket. I went back a few days later, gave them the ticket, waited in line. They jabbed me with my first shot. They gave me that green card, wrote my first jab on there and the date. And then they just said, come back on the 6th. So I did. And you just saw how easy it was. It was really, really simple. I have to just say, like, thank you so much to the Lao government for helping out the foreigners and the tourists that are stuck here in Laos. Many countries across the world have been not so easy on their tourists. Many countries kicked their tourists out, or they didn't allow their tourists to extend their visas, for example, like they have here. For a while, we didn't even have to go to the office every month to get it extended. But of course, some people abused it, so they took that away. But they've been really, really easy. They've been really good to us. The government are offering vaccines to foreigners. We're being treated really well, you know. There's hardly any prejudice here. It's amazing. It's such an amazing country to stay in. I don't know why anyone would want to leave this beautiful place, especially in these times. So yeah, I plan to stay a lot longer. I just had a quick check before I made this video online. I just googled the vaccines that have been donated to Laos, and so far China have donated around about 2 million doses of Sinopharm. The USA have donated around about 1 million of Johnson & Johnson. The Japanese government are donating over 600,000 of AstraZeneca. The UK are donating over 400,000 of AstraZeneca. You know, there's a lot of donations coming into Laos. You know, Laos has a very small population. It's just over 7 million. It's got a much smaller population than most of the countries in the world. And so it doesn't need, you know, tens of millions of double doses of vaccines, you know, in order to fully vaccinate the whole population of Laos. So the government are planning to vaccinate 50% of the population by the end of the year. So I think, you know, Laos is going to be in a really good position next year for tourism. And yeah, I have real high hopes. So yeah, you better believe I'm going to be staying in Laos for a while now. I'm going to be traveling around. I'm going to be making, this is going to change the channel. I've just bought a new camera. In fact, I've just bought my first camera. The first 80 videos of this channel, I've just been using an iPhone, a really crappy iPhone, but I've just bought a GoPro. Got my vaccine. So I'm going to be traveling around. I'm going to be trying to make really good content for you, real raw content. I'm probably going to be soloing it for quite a lot of these trips. Be doing long motorbike trips to remote places, and I'm going to be trying to help out, you know, people that need it. You know, I'm going to try and do some more good in Laos. If you've got this far in the video and you're not subscribed, do me a favor, click that subscribe, give my video a like, comment down below. It all helps me out. And yeah, in fact, if you're a super fan, give me 3 comments in the comments section. It really helps. The YouTube robots, the YouTube pixies really love it. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now. I'm going to leave you to it. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe. I hope you're having fun, and I really appreciate you watching my videos, because you're helping me live a life that I've always wanted to live. So thank you so much. Bless up.